Right, hello love, another review coming up. This time around, I shouldn't have reviewed that Pepsi before. It plays havoc on my belly. It does just all that gas. All I've done is beer, and I've only had it like 10 minutes ago. So yeah, this time around I'm going to be re-reviewing Harp Irish Lager. Now, if you've followed the channel for a while, you probably know that there isn't actually a particular video dedicated to Harp Lager. It's just that when I was in Dublin that time, I went into a pub and this was on tap, and I had done it, and I'd done a quick review on it. It was very quick though, and I didn't really. The pub was getting quite busy, and a lot of people wanted me to sort of like. They wanted a seat, and I'm sitting there looking like a knobhead tourist, filming myself drinking a pint. You know what I mean? It's a bit fucking shite, isn't it? So this time around, I want to do something a bit more informal and a little less rushed and a little less abridged. I'm going to make a re-review of Irish Harp Lager, but this one won't be on tap, it'll be from a can obviously, so it might taste different. So yeah, what was it? Let's just go into some detail about Harp Lager. It's a premium Irish Pilsner, brewed with only 4 quality ingredients, and it's brewed with pride for Northern Ireland. Speaking of pride, fucking proud of that one. Yeah, it's pride for Northern Ireland, and it's I don't know how big's the can. Oh, 440ml can. I don't know if this will fill a pint glass, or probably not, but yeah, it's 4% volume, brewed naturally, premium quality. Yeah, it's got the picture like Northern Ireland. I don't know where this is. I've never been to Northern Ireland in my life, so you know, here's obviously the Harp logo there, more of the same there. It's in a sort of blue, white and gold style, which is the colours of Leinster for some reason. You know, the rugby club, and obviously the province, and it's obviously the Harp itself. Some ingredients. There's the picture of Northern Ireland. I don't know if you can make that out on the camera when we were a bit closer, but yeah, I don't know why the province of Leinster is featured. It's like the colours of Leinster are featured on the can, because you know this isn't made in Leinster, it's made in Ulster. Where it's made it doesn't say. Oh, actually it does. Diageo, Northern Ireland, Capital House, 3 Upper Queen Street, Belfast. So that's Ulster, definitely not Leinster. I'll turn it around this way. So, give a jab long enough. Let me just turn to face the can a bit more. Let's get this out of the bottle, shall we? Or the can. Right. I feel like it's going to fizz everywhere, so I'm going to. That went well. So yeah, Harp Irish Lager. So, by the way, if you just want to point something out, Englishmen in England drinking Harp Irish Lager in a beer glass dedicated to a Welshman. Yeah. But all I need is a bowl of haggis, and then I've got all 4 states sorted in the British Isles. Yeah, that'll be alright, wouldn't it? So yeah. Let's throw this out, shall we? Here we go. Yeah, this is never filling the glass. Yeah, it's close, but no cigar, you know. But yeah, 2 fingers head. Very carbonated. I'll turn this around so you can actually see how carbonated it is. It's like a basis of gold colour, you know, you'd expect that from a Pilsner. There you go. And it's, yeah, that's what it looks like. So, it's, the head looks good, doesn't look like it'll dissipate straight away, which is ideal. So yeah, let's have a little sniff. getting a weird fart smell in the air, but I'm not blaming the can, I'm blaming myself because of what I've just done before. Very heavy malty smell. Very biscuity, incredibly biscuity. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Those are the notes I'm getting. The malty, biscuity, it's like a chocolate digestible but liquid. What are these ingredients? It says, malted barley and hops and pure water. Those are the 4 quality ingredients. The water obviously is pure in Northern Ireland, like I know. So yeah, we know what it looks like, we know what it smells like. Carbonation domination as well, in case you didn't know, because I didn't point it out. I forgot. Sorry. Yeah, we know what it looks like, we know what it smells like. But what will it taste? Will it be harp, or will it be an anagram of carp? That's right, Rackham. There's only one way to find out. Bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Cheers. Sláinte, as they say in Ireland, which means bottoms up and up your bottoms or something like that. Nonetheless, there we go. It's not so bad. Yeah, that isn't bad at all. I mean, I've had some beers where I think, it's cheap, and I can see why it's cheap. This is fairly cheap by Irish standards, and Irish standards are not fucking cheap, let's be honest. You go around fucking Temple Bar in Dublin, which I've never been to, but I've heard enough people who have been to it, and they've always said don't go to Temple Bar in Dublin because it's a fucking rip-off, because the Irish fucking beer fucking prices are not cheap in the slightest. I think it's like about €8 or something for a pint of Guinness. That's about 6.5, 7 quid in this country. No thanks. Yeah, just apparently the Irish Guinness and the English Guinness taste different, so yeah, different ingredients and all that. So yeah, let's keep going, shall we? This isn't bad. Very slight sweet aftertaste, slightly peppery at the end, the mouth feels fine. It's not too busy, but it's there or thereabout, It's it is what you'd expect from a Pilsner. It's got that maltiness there as well. So yeah, it's alright, It's the type of beer you'd have as a sesh. It's a harmless, non-threatening sesh, which, if that's what you want, then this is what you're gonna get. And I'd recommend this. So if you ever find yourself in Ireland and you want to save money on a beer, in other words, don't pay fucking €8 for a pint of Guinness, give this a go. This only costs €7.50. I exaggerate, but it's probably not. It's probably not that. It's not as expensive, and it's alright. It's alright. I've had way worse. It's one of those things. When I came to Ireland that one time, I went to watch the rugby, and I went to do a tour at Croke Park in Dublin, and I got 1 out of 2 anyway, because the rugby was on, but they changed the fucking time. So when I booked my flight for 9 o'clock, basically, well, I'll tell you what happened. I've said this story before, but I'll tell it one more time. Basically, I booked tickets to watch Ireland play Italy in a summer international game before the World Cup. The match was scheduled to start at 3, went down there, bought me flight ticket to go there in the morning so I could do the Croke Park tour in the morning and then go and watch the match at 3. And then I'd get me flight home at 9 o'clock. Only fucking problem is they changed the times of the rugby game to fucking 8 o'clock or something, or 7:30. I can't remember what, but they changed it, and I had to fucking miss the game because I was flying home. Not good. And I ended up sitting in a pub, drinking Harp, and also Hop House 13. Yes, that one. If you're from England and you've watched this, you'll know exactly what I mean. We used to get this a lot. All the Irish pubs used to sell it, and it was fan-fucking-tastic. Made by Guinness from its famous Hop House 13. But they don't sell it here anymore. Not on tap, not in supermarkets. It used to be everywhere. Now it's fucking not, which is a shame. Yeah. So I had to go to Dublin, and I went there, not for the pints, but you know, the pints helped. I had some of this, I had some of that, the Hop House 13, and I enjoyed both. I also wanted to go to Supermax, but it was dead busy on Mount O'Connell Streetway, and I ended up going to a Burger King in the airport because I thought I might be cutting things a bit finer, and it did, and the Burger King was nice, if nothing else. Yeah. I'm hoping to go back to Dublin at some point in the future. I'm going to do all vlogging. I know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to watch the game and then probably just have another pint, then go to the Supermax and then fuck off home. Because I've spoken to Irish people in the past and they've said, you know, you've never been to Ireland before, well, you're not missing much. They've literally said that to me, and multiple Irish people have said it as well, ones who don't know each other. It doesn't matter whether you're from the north or the south, Leinster, Ulster, Munster, Connacht, doesn't matter, they've all seemed to say the same thing. You're not missing much if you don't go to Ireland. So it's not a glowing review of the country, is it really? But I'll try it one more time. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we're safe. I, a few weeks ago, said we're not going to win those friggin' vital games against, like, you know, your who the fuck, Forest, Brentford, and also them individuals, you know, a few, yeah, like a kilometre away and over the Stanley Park. Over Stanley Park, not the Stanley Park. It's not like a pure ball end, isn't it? No, over in Stanley Park, over from Stanley Park, you know. I should just edit this bit out, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, our enemies from across Stanley Park. We got there in the end. Well then, yeah, I said that we would choke against them, and I'm pleased to say I was fucking wrong. My predictions are shit again, and I'm glad, because we won all fucking 3 of them games. Every single one of them teams came to Goodison and lost to us, and now we're not getting relegated. In spite of all the Premier League's efforts to deduct point after point after point after point against Everton, Richard Masters failed to master the art of deducting loads of points off Everton and sending them into the Championship. And it feels good. It feels good. It's a nice sigh of relief. And we already kind of thought we were safe when obviously we beat Liverpool and Luton shit the bed again today to Wolves. Wasn't expecting that. I thought they'd win. It's a shame, like, because I actually like Luton. Yeah, but they you know, the Brentford game was it was a formality to Brentford themselves because they were safe as well. They had nothing to play for. We needed to win just to be mathematically safe. We bit. So that's good news. Yeah, it feels good to know. And now we can look to the next season with optimism, knowing that we're hundreds of millions in debt, and we have an owner who's a fucking idiot, and he might get replaced by other owners who are also fucking idiots as well, and we might end up going into administration if things get any worse. But hey ho, Evertonians have optimism, don't they? But for now, let's just celebrate and breathe a sigh of relief. Let's have a drink and cheers to Sean Dyche and the lads. They did good, you know. All the naysaying dickheads who are fucking coked up to their eyeballs on Twitter saying, lad, we need to sack Dyche, lad, we need to sack Dyche. Who the fuck are we replacing him with? Who the fuck wants to go to Everton? I mean, fucking Kenwright, fucking... He left Everton in a fucking bit of a pickle. You know, Mashiri's still got them in a bit of a pickle. Whoever's going to take over them, unless it's the fucking Qataris or whoever, it's still going to be in a bit of a fucking pickle. Yeah, who the fuck wants to come here? You got no fucking budget. You're dealing with absolute fucking cretins on the fucking board. You know, because the ones that have fucking exiled themselves are still there. You know, who knows what the fuck they're thinking about behind the scenes. You know, it's you know, but yeah, exactly. Dyche has done a great job. I think. I don't think he deserves any criticism for this season at all. I think he's done a great job, and all the naysayers can fuck off. Yeah. And also, if you want to sack Dyche, you do realise that you know, 8 managers in 8 years would then be 9 managers in that 8 years. And all that constant upheaval and fucking revolving doors of managers has put us down in the fucking bottom 5. You do know that. That's what caused it. You know? Piss poor management. I.e., no, we're bored of you now, we're going to sack you. We're bored of you now, we're going to sack you. We're bored of you now, we're going to sack you. That's not good. Stop doing that. You know? Support your fucking team a little bit better than that. It comes to something when a fucking ex-copite like Sean Dyche has actually done a better job of fucking supporting the team than the fucking entire Everton board put together. But yeah, I digress. I had to get out my system. I didn't want to do it in the Pepsi video because, you know, it's a bit weird. I'm doing a sort of like a comparison between Japanese Pepsi and Western Pepsi. It would have been a bit weird to just sort of go at the end and be like, by the way, yeah, we fucking stayed up, didn't we? Yeah, we shall not be moved and all that. Yeah. All you fucking copites doing your little fucking celebration on the pier as Everton getting relegated. You still haven't fucking celebrated, not have you? No, like that. Imagine that in the Japanese Pepsi review. You got all these like Japanese people tuning in and being like, what the fuck's he on about? Yeah. It would have been fun though. I should have done that actually, now that you mention it. I should have done it. Yeah. I'm still filled with gas as well, so if I'm burping all night tonight, you'll know why. Nonetheless, it's been a good night, and I'm going to finish this off because it's nice. And then I'm going to have a sleep, and then I'm going to wake up tomorrow, and then I'm going to, I don't know, I'll probably do something. It depends on the weather. So yeah, in the meantime, I'll be signing out. Take care, everyone.